Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. 2025 is turning out to be a massive year for sci-fi. We've got alien invasions, mind-bending mysteries, robots with personality, and even galaxies at war. This year really has it all. From Netflix to Apple TV Plus to Disney and beyond, streaming platforms have seriously leveled up. They're giving us some of the most ambitious, thought-provoking, and visually stunning sci-fi shows we've seen in years. So today, we're counting down the top 10 best sci-fi shows of 2025 so far. This list is based on audience buzz, critic reviews, and the impact these shows have had on fans everywhere. So grab your snacks, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's jump right into the countdown. At number 10, a slow burn sci-fi that mixes human survival with the terror of an alien invasion. Streaming on Apple TV Plus, it's Invasion Season 3.
There's a worldwide war out there.
Apple's alien drama has always been ambitious, telling the story of humanity's desperate fight against extraterrestrial forces. While earlier seasons struggled with pacing, Season 3 finally raises the stakes and gives us some real payoffs. This time, we see perspectives from across the globe, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. The show explores how the invasion reshapes society, governments, and everyday survivors. It's not perfect. At times, it still feels uneven, which is why it lands at number 10. But for fans who stuck around, Season 3 delivers bigger battles, emotional moments, and a promising setup for the future. If you loved the slow burn mystery of Arrival, this might just be your next obsession. At number 9, a mysterious snowfall wipes out life itself, leaving only a handful to fight for survival. This is the Eternaut. Based on the legendary Argentine comic book, this show is unlike anything else on television right now. It tells the story of a deadly snowstorm covering the earth, killing anyone it touches. Survivors are forced to band together, wearing makeshift suits, trying to navigate a frozen apocalypse. But the real twist comes when they realize this isn't a natural disaster. It's the first wave of a full-blown alien invasion. What makes the Eternaut so gripping is its tone. It's not flashy sci-fi with lasers and spaceships. It's grounded, haunting, and deeply human. It's a show about survival, community, and how regular people face impossible odds. The visuals are chilling, and the pacing makes you feel the weight of every decision characters make. While it's not a mainstream blockbuster, The Eternaut has earned praise for its creativity and emotional punch. It's the kind of sci-fi that makes you think long after the credits roll. Coming in at number 8, it's action, humor, and a robot with attitude. Watch it on Apple TV Plus. Murderbot Season 1. The story follows a rogue security android that hacked its own system. Free from its programming, it doesn't want to kill or conquer. All it really wants is to watch television dramas in peace. But of course, things don't go as planned. Murderbot keeps getting pulled into dangerous missions where it has to protect the very people it wants to avoid. The series balances action, humor, and existential themes about identity, autonomy, and what it means to be alive. The writing nails Murderbot's sarcastic inner monologue, which fans of the books love. And the mix of CGI and practical effects makes the android come to life in a way that feels natural. If you like character-driven sci-fi with a unique narrator, this one will absolutely click with you. Think of it as part Blade Runner, part sarcastic office worker who just wants to be left alone but still ends up saving the day. Landing at number 7 on our countdown is Foundation Season 3, a show that has completely redefined what an epic saga can be.
Emil's abilities are far beyond anything I can do.
Based on Isaac Asimov's legendary novels, Foundation has always been known as one of the boldest and most complex sci-fi adaptations. This season jumps 152 years into the future, where Hari Seldon's perfect plan meets its greatest challenge. A new threat emerges in the form of the Mule, a psychic mutant whose terrifying powers can bend entire civilizations to his will. We also get a closer look at the clone rulers, Brother Dawn, Day, and Dusk, as their dynasty begins to unravel. At the same time, the Foundation pushes forward, shaping the destiny of humanity with strategy and manipulation. The visuals are stunning, the action is epic, and the performances, especially Lee Pace as Brother Day, are unforgettable. Critics are calling Season 3 a masterpiece. It's not only intelligent and thought-provoking, but also thrilling and cinematic. At number 6, we have a show that brings a classic horror franchise into a terrifying new setting. It's Alien Earth. Set on Earth in the near future, this new FX series takes the horror back to its roots, but with a twist. Instead of being trapped on a spaceship or a distant planet, this time the nightmare unfolds right here on our own world. The story follows a future where Weyland Yutani's experiments finally spin out of control. When xenomorphs are unleashed on Earth, humanity faces its most terrifying threat yet. What makes Alien Earth so chilling is the way it blends corporate conspiracy with pure survival horror. It's bloody, suspenseful, and relentless, while also expanding the lore in clever ways. With strong performances and intense pacing, Alien Earth stands out as one of the best sci-fi horror shows we've had in years. At number 5, the Enterprise crew is back with new adventures, new dangers, and that classic Trek spirit. Streaming on Paramount+, this is Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3. This show captures the heart of classic Star Trek while making it fresh for a new generation. Season 3 continues the adventures of Captain Pike, Spock, and the USS Enterprise crew as they explore strange new worlds, encounter alien species, and wrestle with tough moral questions. What fans love most is the episodic format. Each episode feels like its own story, but together they build a much bigger arc. What makes Strange New Worlds stand out is its optimism. While many sci-fi shows lean into dystopia, this one embraces hope, curiosity, and the thrill of exploration. Season 3 delivers a mix of fun, one-off adventures, ongoing arcs, and surprising emotional depth. The chemistry between the cast is electric, and the visual effects are some of the best in Star Trek history. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, Season 3 proves that Star Trek is truly thriving in 2025. At number 4, we've got Netflix's Love, Death, and Robots, Season 4. This hit anthology series keeps pushing the limits of sci-fi with bold animated shorts. Each episode has its own style, its own tone, and its own story, from dark comedy to haunting tragedy to full-on action-packed chaos. Season 4 once again delivers jaw-dropping visuals, from hyper-realistic CGI to painterly hand-drawn worlds. But it's not just about the looks. The stories dig deep, exploring humanity's relationship with technology, artificial intelligence, love, war, and even the meaning of existence. This season proves that the anthology format is still unbeatable when it's matched with top-tier creativity. Perfect for anyone who loves short but powerful sci-fi stories, without the drag of long seasons. If you crave variety, imagination, and bold storytelling, Love, Death, and Robots still stands in a league of its own. At number 3, we dive into a powerful and emotional fight for survival. Available on HBO Max, it's The Last of Us, Season 2. Set 5 years after Season 1, Joel and Ellie are now living in the fortified community of Jackson, but peace is only an illusion. This season dives deep into the fallout of Joel's lie. It's less about the infected and more about the human cost of survival, exploring vengeance, loyalty, and the endless cycle of violence. Bella Ramsey shines as an older, hardened Ellie, delivering a performance that's powerful, vulnerable, and heartbreaking. The narrative mixes brutal action with raw, emotional punches, and while some may question the introduction of new characters and factions, critics have praised the bold risks and fearless storytelling. Visually stunning, emotionally resonant, and utterly uncompromising, Season 2 cements The Last of Us as one of the greatest video game adaptations of all time. At number 2, we have Andor Season 2, streaming now on Disney+.
We're in a war. You wanna fight? Or you wanna win?
The first season surprised everyone. It was one of the most mature, grounded, and politically rich Star Wars stories ever told. Season 2 builds on this foundation, exploring the rise of the rebellion against the Empire through the eyes of Cassian Andor. What makes Andor special is that it's not about Jedi or Sith, it's about ordinary people standing up to tyranny. The writing is sharp, the pacing is deliberate, and the themes of resistance and freedom feel more relevant than ever. Season 2 cranks up the intensity, directly connecting to the events that lead into Rogue One. Diego Luna once again delivers a phenomenal performance, backed by an incredible supporting cast and stunning production design. Andor Season 2 proves Star Wars doesn't need constant lightsaber battles to be epic. If you want substance with spectacle, this is the one to watch. And finally, the most gripping sci-fi of the year crowns our list on Apple TV Plus. Welcome to Severance Season 2.
What the hell did you guys see up there?
It's not our world up there.
Season 1 blew audiences away with its mind-bending premise. Employees at a mysterious company undergo a severance procedure that splits their work life and personal life into two separate consciousnesses. It was one of the smartest, most original sci-fi concepts in years. Season 2 doubles down on that brilliance. The mystery of Lumon Industries deepens, and the walls between the innie and outie lives begin to blur in terrifying ways. Characters face moral dilemmas about identity, memory, and free will, and the suspense is absolutely gripping. The performances, led by Adam Scott, remain phenomenal, and the eerie office setting continues to feel both mundane and deeply unsettling. With a 8.7 rating, Severance Season 2 stands as the highest-rated sci-fi show of 2025 so far. It's not just entertainment, it's the kind of show that sparks conversations about who we are and what it means to live a divided life. If you only pick one sci-fi show to watch this year, make it Severance. So there you have it, the top 10 best sci-fi shows of 2025 so far. Which one are you most excited to watch? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and enable notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.